What is up, everybody? It's your boy Chris Cage coming at you 2 times. We got a weekly race video for y'all. We're still back on the down and back track. And guess what? We got yet another Tower of Fast race on the heels for you. Once again, just like last week, we have 20 castings right here in front of you. This time from the real side of things, the realistic side of things. Yes, we got 2 Formula Ones, but since they're representing different teams, this is allowed. I still have to get the 5-pack and the Petronas F1. And I think something tells me that they're probably gonna, when the Formula 1 license is up, they're gonna rename this to probably GP24 or something like that. Don't know. But they're all gonna fight, scratch, and claw for a chance to win a spot on the Tower of Fast. And it's held by these 5 Tower of Fast space holders. And they are: parked in sideways is the Kenworth Big Rig. In spaces 2 and 3, we have a pair of Pikes Peak Tacomas. In space 4, we have the 2009 Ford F-150. And then in space 5, we have the McDonald's Civic, which is still in the Tower of Fast after all this time. So without further ado, it's time now to begin the Tower of Fast race with the first round, and that's starting right now. All right, round 1 begins right now. It's time for your first race. Wow, that is really fast. The Gordon Murray T33 has gotten the win. I know these Gordon Murray cars are fast and very loud, and I like the engine notes of them, but this is ridiculously quick. Next race, that T33 is going to be tough to beat. All right, your winner is the Ford Escort, or Escort Rally as it's called. Finally in the mainline series after all this time. All right, next race. And Williams Racing Formula 1 gets the win. All right, next matchup. Here's my special way of saying this car. The Maserati Shamal. Or Shamal. What y'all think? Too over the top? Let me know. All right, next race. We got a Miata. And then the bad guy of all Hot Wheels at this point. Every Tesla is this at this point. This plaid Tesla. So let's race. And once again, the bad guys get a win. With this blue Tesla Model S plaid. And both these cars are running. It's really slow. So, kind of shocked at that. Next race. And I have never seen this thing ever until I bought it as a Hot Wheels car. Apparently Tesla, the madman behind Tesla, is deciding to now all of a sudden dominate the quad bike region. So they make a Cyber Quad. So I do wonder, is this a electric ATV for off-road usage? Let me know. All right, the Lamborghini Sian FKP 37. We almost got a Tesla versus Tesla race, which would have been very interesting. All right, next race. The off-road Lamborghini gets the win. Lamborghini Stelato, or Stelato. I can't roll my R's that good. if you can't tell. All right, next race. Always love a Subi. Subaru Impreza gets the win. Second to the last race. I clearly saw the finish line, or I clearly saw, well, I didn't clearly see the finish line did what it did, but I clearly saw the GR86 Cup win and cross the line handily first. So I'm just going to give the win to this car and move on. All right, then we have your final race. Time to see who will move on to the next round. I'm pretty sure you would have lost money betting on this vehicle winning. But if you bet against this vehicle, guess what? You lost money! You should have bet on this thing. The Datsun Sunny Truck. New to the main line and is already making waves on this channel right here. So, here we are. 10 cars moving on from round 1 into round 2. What an interesting bunch here. Time for round 2 to begin up next. All right, y'all. Round 2. It's time to see who will win this race. And Gordon Murray, T33. Once again, proving all that it's a dominant car. Once again, the finish line going a little bit wonky, which I clearly saw Williams Racing Formula 1 cross the line first, so I'm going to hand this victory over to this Formula 1 vehicle. All right, next matchup. And the Sion FKP 37 Lamborghini wins this race. Just like that, we're down to the second to the last race. It's a Lamborghini affair with the Starato getting the win. All right, final race. Time to see who will move on to the third round. Thanks for coming, Sunny Boy. The GR86 Cup is going to move on to the next round. And here he is, alongside the other 4 castings. It's going to be a really fast bunch. So we're going to see who moves on here as round number 3 begins up next. It is time to kick off round number 3. Here's your first 2. And the Gordon Murray T33 proves once again why he is the vehicle to beat. All right, it's either a street or off-road Lamborghini that's going to move on. Just like that, the last stretch pass, which did cause the finish line to go wonky, it's obviously, I'm going to give this to the Starato, which made a last stretch pass to pass the Sion in order to move on. All right, so in order for the GR86 to move on, he has to have all 4 wheels on the track. If that does not happen, he is in fact out of here. And he has remained in the track, so he's going to move on and make this a 3-way, which means that the GR86 Cup Toyota has a bye, which means T33 and Starato have to race. So it's time now for the finals to begin right now. It is finals time again. So let's see what happens. And the T33 beats out yet another vehicle. So yes, he won it, which means that now he's going to have to try his hand against the GR86 Cup. Let's race. There's just no beat in this car. There's no beat in this car. Unless if I roll the die and I get a number 1 on here, then it's an automatic win. Has to be on the track here. I want to go on the track. Let's do it. Space 4. So, now we're going to really test this car to see if it will be a vehicle that's reckoned with. Because guess who we got to face next? Yep. This guy. It's a bit dusty. Yep. T33 2009 F-150 could be a blowout, but we don't know. Let's race. All right, battle for space 4. Let's go. Oh, look at that. A victim of Slam Man's curves. T33 has gotten it. All right, he can at least force a split with this race. Let's see what happens. Wow, that was a hell of a race, and the F-150 made it. And I gotta run this one again, because my eyes weren't quick enough, and the finish line pointed there, and I thought the Gordon Murray took it, but we're gonna do it again. Yeah, that is way too close. So we're going to give it a split to the F-150. Judging by the finish line there. All right, here we go. F-150 clearly beat the the T-33 Gordon Murray car. And then falling victim to Slam Man's curves on the inside to get the second split. Advantage F-150. Advantage T-33. F-150 got it again. Oh, look at that. He ends the day for the Gordon Murray T-33 vehicle as he somehow manages to retain his space. Yes, F-150 retains space 4. after becoming a victim of Slam Man's curves twice, he managed to get that lucky win or lucky run-in to retain his spots. If that didn't happen, we may have been going back and forth for a long time and maybe crowning and putting a new car in Space 4, but instead, he manages to retain. So, yep, that'll do it. And that's it for today's Hot Wheels Weekly Race video. I hope you like this video. Give it a thumbs up, comment down below. If you're brand new watching, be sure to subscribe and also turn on those notification bells as well. Anyways, it's your boy Chris Cage and I'm coming at you 2 times. And we will see you at the next video.